Legal services of the Hudson Valley is often the last hope when poor people have no access to justice.
We're the place of last resort. For clients, they come to us when they're losing their homes, when they're losing their children, when they're losing their health benefits, when they're losing their income, and they need us, they desperately need us to be able to survive.
All the elderly and disabled tenants at 50 St. Andrews Place in Yonkers wanted was to stay in their own home. 2 years ago, the tenants found out that their landlord had been cited by the federal government for minor building code violations and that their rent subsidies were endangered. These simple studio and one-bedroom apartments mean everything to the residents who live here.
It's my little piece of heaven. That's all I can say. My little piece of heaven. I've had a lot in my lifetime. I've had homes. I've had all the good things in life when I was younger. But there was a time in my life when I lost it all.
Marjorie Velasquez was among the many tenants who attended a meeting to determine their building's future, a meeting that legal services attorney Nancy Marone also attended.
The room was absolutely packed, hundreds and hundreds of tenants. You could see that there was panic in the air. I got up there in my little blue suit and I said, that's it, nobody moves, nobody goes anywhere.
The number one thing you need to do is stay put. Nobody goes anywhere.
And I said, you all have rights, and you're not going to be made homeless, and we will fight until you actually are able to stay here with peace of mind.
And overnight, Nancy Marone had hundreds of clients.
What she was able to do, and to gain the confidence of this whole building, being that everybody here are set in their ways, they're older people, they're hard to convince, they don't trust just anybody.
True to her word, Nancy didn't let her clients down. She met with government officials and the landlord to get their assurances that the subsidies would remain and her tenants would not be put out on the street.
I promise. Okay, it's good to see you, Beverly. Take care. When I see people that are threatened with the loss of their home, be it the elderly, the disabled, children, you just know that they can't do anything without the stability of a home. And it's a very fundamental need that has to be met. And to the extent that I can actually help people keep their homes or get access to housing, I'm going to do it. Because without that, people really don't have a chance to go anywhere.
In addition to dedicated staff attorneys like Nancy and Robin, who specialize in housing and disability law, Legal Services also provides advice and representation in the practice areas of consumer law, elder law, domestic violence, public benefits, HIV/AIDS, and civil rights. There are also unsung heroes like Glenn Shapiro, a lawyer who volunteers more than 20 hours a week at Legal Services of the Hudson Valley through their pro bono program.
It's a wonderful feeling at the end of the day when you can realize just how many people you can positively impact with a small amount of your time. I can't think of a better way to give something back to a community that's been so good to most lawyers.
Legal Services' lean budget doesn't go nearly far enough to serve the many low-income people who need their assistance. The agency can serve less than 10% of the eligible population. To veteran White Plains trial lawyer Henry Miller, supporting the work of Legal Services of the Hudson Valley is almost an obligation.
To be a lawyer is a privilege. We get to say for others what they cannot say for themselves. We have to pay back. Most importantly, being there for those who can't otherwise afford us. It's payback. I think down deep, all people want to make some contribution. We all want to feel that we have contributed a little bit to the betterment of this place.